Hello, 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 hello. Let me just get my camera on. There we go.
Hello, guys. Hello, everybody.
How is everyone doing this evening? I hope everyone is doing well.
You had me at Merlot right there. Merlot. You had me at Merlot. What is this? One batch company. This is a company that just does one batches?
Yeah, I guess so. I guess so.
It's an interesting.
Todd Father, hello. Arlene, hello. Mike F, hello. Thank you guys for joining. Really appreciate it.
I'm poured since last week. It's still here.
You didn't open it last week, did you? No. Okay, all right. We'll have a different type of tasting then.
I was ready.
Yeah, so this one is called Single Lot Estates, and it's north coast of California, and it's a Pinot Noir. Looks like this kind of simple label to it.
It really is basic.
And this is what Bottle King has been pushing. They have a lot of it. They actually have it listed as their pick for Thanksgiving. It's their Thanksgiving pick wine. So I'm interested to see if it lives up to the hype when it comes to that.
It's interesting. Single releases. That is interesting.
Mm-hmm.
So I poured mine about 20 minutes ago.
My bottle's been open. I just haven't poured. Let's see. What is it? We got 14.5% alcohol on here.
Can't see shit, man.
So, this is from Sonoma County, which is good for Pinot Noir. It's that's the best place in California you can grow Pinot. So hopefully this is going to be good.
Well, we've been good. We've been on a good streak.
Yeah.
Johnny Noodles. Hello.
Hey, Johnny Noodles. How are you? I'm going to aerate mine.
Yeah. Got cheese? You got everything?
I got everything, and I have a special surprise too. I have
okay.
I have a special surprise for tasting for accompaniment here with the wine.
You are.
Something that you won't eat, but it doesn't matter.
Johnny should be here just as we're ending, so
Who's that?
Arms.
Oh, Arms. There he is.
Arms has been with you from day one, man.
Oh yeah. Arms has always been here.
Yep.
Cinnamon Girl, good to see you.
Yeah.
All right.
Toro, did you get my message, Toro?
Toro, how are you? Chris Toro. I'm over here now. What does that mean? What does that mean?
Oh.
Well, let's swirl this a little bit here. Let's see what we got here. It's it's a typical. I think it's a typical Pinot color. Red, like it's got like that red, but you could see that it's a little bit thinner than your Merlots and your Cabs.
Yeah. Interesting.
The legs, let me see.
Check
Legs?
those legs.
I'm not getting the
They're
legs
hanging-
like I'm used to here. Hold on here.
They're hanging out.
You know why? Because last time I'm used to the last time we had that we had that Zin, and it was those legs were like hanging up there.
Yeah.
This one is this was just like normal.
Yeah, normal. Hanging out a little bit. Right?
Yeah. And the smell, I mean, there's not that much for the nose.
Nothing distinct. Nothing
Yeah.
pops out, Yeah, she smells like wine.
Yeah.
I mean, it smells nice, but it doesn't. Nothing. No fruit. Nothing specific is jumping out.
No. All right. All right, let's take a sip and see what we got here.
All right, let's go for it here. Tasting something strong.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is.
Well, I like this. I mean, it's got a lot of oak.
Yeah.
Oak is like a lot, but
Yeah.
I like oaks. I like when wine is oaked, but
It's strong with the
it's
oak.
a strong oaking.
It hits you first.
Yeah. Usually you get it later, but it hits you
Not
first.
this one.
Yeah.
Not this one. It's right
Yeah.
in. That's the most.
Yeah. But I'm getting strawberry. I'm just getting
Maybe, yeah.
yeah, I'm getting like hints of strawberry. That's the fruit that I'm getting here. But then, and then the oak comes in. It comes right in.
The oak is first.
Yeah. I mean, the oak, well, I mean, and that's what sells. People look for the oak, so it sells. So
Why? Why is the oak so
they like I don't know. It's like a taste that people like. It's something that they crave, I guess. I like it too, though. I like oaking too. This one I think is just a little over oaked, and but if you leave this open for a while, it'll kind of dissipate. You could deal with that.
Yeah. It's all right. It's good. I like it. It hangs out.
It does. Mm-hmm.
It lingers a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
It's heavy. What's the percentage?
14.5.
Yeah. That's
So it's up there. And but I do like it though. I do. I would buy this again. I do like this.
You're saying strawberries?
Yeah, that's what that's the only fruit I can get.
I think so. But not immediately.
No, you get it like on the tip of your tongue after a while.
It's nice. I like it.
I'm happy that you don't get any type of. There's no negative here. Like there's no burn in the back. There's no bitterness. There's nothing like that here.
Nothing.
It's nice. Good. I mean, this is the way a Pinot's supposed to be. A Pinot is supposed to be smooth.
It's right on. It's very good.
Supposed to be smooth.
Hello, Nancy. It's very good.
Hey, Nancy, how are you? See no evil in the house. Thing do, my buddy. What are you doing up this late?
All right. Let's manja a little bit.
No, it's good. I like this. And the more I drink it, the more I'm getting of the strawberry. The more I drink it, the more it's coming out.
So you don't have cheese. You got something different?
Well, I do have cheese. Cheese. But I don't have cheese. But I also have, what do you eat on Thanksgiving?
Here's
turkey. Turkey. What kind of American are you? You don't eat turkey on Thanksgiving.
I'm stuck. Let me pour a little more. Hold on. You got turkey, huh?
Gianni, how are you, my friend?
Because we won't be doing a show next week, so this is our Thanksgiving show. All right. I'm going with the cheese. You go with the turkey, filthy animal.
I have some. I have some cheese too. Let's see. All right. First, I'm going to see because when I recommend this, I want to make sure people can eat it with turkey.
Oh, nice with the cheese. I can tell you that.
It goes fine with turkey.
Okay, there you go. You got your turkey.
Fine. So you can get this with your Thanksgiving dinner. It's going to go with your cheese. There's my cheese. Let me try my cheese.
Good. Oh yeah, it's excellent.
Mm-hmm.
Very nice. Oh, I really like it.
And when you cut your bird, keep this as well. A lot of times the red wines, the heavier red wines will conflict with poultry. This won't. This is fine.
So, what do you typically go with poultry?
Usually you go with white wines, like German wines, like are perfect for that, like Gewürztraminer and Riesling, and what's the other one? And they're the French one, Viogniers. Those three wines are great for poultry.
Interesting. See that you learn something every new week on the wine.
But
Guild.
this is really good because this wine is
Oh.
smooth. It's light. You could eat it with food. You don't need to have it with food. It's a good wine. It's good, and for the price, it's good too. I think it was $14, something like that.
It's like, yeah, it's really, I love it. I'm enjoying it.
Yeah, the
Oh.
single release thing, that's interesting to me because I've never seen that on a wine bottle before.
What,
I've
the
never
single?
seen that.
What, the single?
Release? Yeah, single
Yeah,
release. I've never seen that on a wine
Every
bottle.
bottle they have is a single release lot.
Yeah.
They have like 7 different
So
stages.
35, it says the one I have is, you have a different year than I have. I have 2020, right? You have 22, 21 or something, I think you have.
21.
21.
Why,
This one says 3,500 cases produced on it. It actually tells you on this label.
You have
3,500.
20?
3,500.
No, year 20?
Yeah, the 2021, yeah.
This says 3,248 cases.
Okay. So different by 2 cases.
Wow,
Off by 2 cases.
Yeah. That's funny, huh?
Yeah.
I like that though. I think that's a good thing. Because listen, all it is I will tell you, for an inexpensive wine, that's a big process to make single lot.
Right.
To sell,
Right.
a single lot is QA inspection, tasting, and all the levels.
Usually it costs more money. Usually, because it's a single lot, it costs more money.
I know, that's what I'm saying. For
Yeah.
$13, single lot wine it's almost custom for you. 3,200 bottles?
Mm-hmm.
There's nothing for them.
Yeah. Well, let's see. This winery was established in 2002, so it's not that old of a winery. As wineries go, wineries are usually a lot older than that.
Well, we have another home run, guys. We're going weeks in a row with home runs.
Yeah, this is good. I mean, I don't know what Bottle King's doing, but whoever they have choosing their wine has been very good, because what I do is I pick what they showcase. They showcase a bunch of them, and I pick one of them. And so far, they've all been good. So whoever's picking their wines is doing a good job.
And the personnel know, because every one you pick me, they don't have to go searching.
Yeah.
They know immediately where to go.
Mm-hmm.
The ones that you pick.
Right.
I've never had a store clerk have to go really searching.
Right. Adam, how are you, my friend? Joey Pope, good to see you.
Yeah, we did good today.
Anyone else that I miss here? I said hello to Arlene before. I think I hit everybody here. I said hello to Nancy. Let's see. Yeah, I know you say that Nancy's your sister. I think she's more my sister with all those questions that we were answering. She was right in line with me on everything. On everything I answered, she was right there on Todd Father's show. With the choosing this or that, she was right in line with me.
That was a great show. More of that. That's what you should do.
Mm-hmm.
He did great with that.
Yeah, and then the infamous Lee Cole pops up, which was unusual. So that was good. But I couldn't stay on the whole time.
Neither. I was in and out.
So here's
Look,
my
you never
question.
know what's going to happen.
Here's my question for you. Thanksgiving traditions. What do you usually have? What do you usually have at your Thanksgiving table?
Sunday gravy.
Mm-hmm. What type of pasta?
Lasagna.
Lasagna. Okay, we always
Lasagna.
have manicotti. We always have manicotti because my grandmother used to do that, and then my wife's mother does it now. So I mean, for some reason, it's just we like manicotti, so we request it, and that's what's the pot. That's the pasta we usually do. But I hear
It's really,
lasagna a lot. I hear
yeah.
lasagna a lot.
And then they make it both ways, with or without the meat. And
Mhm.
I'll eat it. I'll eat it either way. I
Right.
know I don't eat a lot of meat, but I would eat the meat one.
How about artichokes?
How they
Got
do the meat?
You don't
Some
like
people-
artichokes, right?
Nah. I'm
But
not
are
really
they
a fan.
there?
They're there. Oh yeah. They're
Oh
there.
yeah, yeah. The little ones, right? The little ones usually is what you find.
They're stuffed. They're stuffed.
Yeah, yeah. Yep.
Mushrooms.
Stuffed mushrooms. Yep.
Obviously, the all like 2 or 3 different types of potatoes.
Mm-hmm.
That red stuff I can't stand.
Beets.
Yeah, I don't like the beets.
Yeah, I'm not a beet fan. Not
like the beets.
not a beet fan.
Sometimes, and then there's other things that vary. String beans,
Yeah, the string bean casserole.
broccoli, all of that varies.
Yeah.
But the staples are lasagna and brajol, sausage, neck bone.
Right.
And my mother used to make this pigskin brajol.
Oh my. Whew.
Ugh.
That's
Pigskin brajol.
That's hardcore. That is hardcore.
Agor, however they say it. I don't know how they say it, but that was in there.
Now let's see. Johnny says we always have lasagna, stuffed shells, parsetta,
Stuffed shells I don't like.
turkey. Somewhere there's wait, hold on. Salmon, prime rib, stuffed artichokes, stuffed artichokes. Okay. We always used to have a ham too because my father never liked turkey. So we'd make a ham specifically for him. So ham would always be there as an option.
Fresh ham or candy or
the spiral
ham.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Antipasta, of course, antipasta. Of course, there has to be an antipasta. There's no way you can't. That's always there. Hello, Carmela. Good to see you. What else I wanted to say here? Oh, I introduced the butternut squash soup. Like I did that. Like when I got married, I started doing that, and that's a great big hit. Everyone loves it. Everyone loves the butternut squash soup. It's like an appetizer type of dish. I do that. I make enough of it, and everyone loves it.
You've been doing that for a long time.
Yeah.
Yeah, you really have, right?
Yeah, I've been doing it for like 20 some odd years.
How much do you make? A big pot?
I make enough for 12. The recipe I have is for 6, so I double it. I'd make enough for 12 servings.
Oh, nice.
But it's
no
great.
gabagool.
Gabagool? No. I'm never
the candy marshmallows. Yeah, all of that stuff. See, all of that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Stuffing in the bird and outside the bird.
Oh, the stuffing too. Like the stuffing.
2 stuffings.
2 of them. Yes, you're exactly right. The ones that's in for flavoring in the bird, and then there's the one that you eat. You don't really eat stuff in the bird. We never did.
I don't know.
I never ate that stuff. I ate the separate stuffing.
Yeah. It really is a great holiday. It really is.
It is. It brings everyone together. Everyone,
look,
and
it's
you
a
don't have
country holiday.
Yeah. I mean, you don't.
It's not a religious. There's nothing. You can't say anything that
It's open to everybody who's an American. Let's put it that way. In America, it's an American holiday. It's for everyone who's American.
It's amazing. It really is.
Great
holiday.
There's an argument to say that it is religious.
What?
Because you're giving thanks, right? not to one specific religion, but it's a religious holiday in a sense that you're giving thanks. Now, who are you giving thanks to? A deity, right? A god. So there's an argument to say that it is religious in the sense that, or spiritual. It's a spiritual holiday because you're giving thanks. What are you giving thanks to? Who?
Well, if you're an atheist, you're still giving thanks to togetherness, I guess.
If you're an atheist, you're not giving thanks to anybody. I
I
mean,
guess.
you might be thankful, but you're not giving thanks to anyone.
True, yeah. Yeah, you're right. Oh my god. Oh god, I can't. You're right. Okay.
But I tell you, I'm liking this. I usually don't go
Me
back
too,
in,
really. Oh.
but I'm going back in. Lemon bars, Carmela. Lemon bars. I haven't had them in a long time. Lemon bars.
And desserts,
Desserts. You have your staples, like you have your pumpkin pie, your apple pie, stuff like that. I make a chocolate mousse pie. I do that too. That's the other thing I make, and it's always fine. And I remember at one point I used to make a nutter butter pie,
nice.
which is it's not a baking pie. It's just something you put in the freezer and freeze it. It's not, you don't bake it at all.
That must be interesting.
Yeah.
Right?
You got to really like peanut butter for that. You really have to like that. Nuts and peanut butter.
What kind of comment is this I'm getting? I can't see it.
What was that?
No, I got a comment on another show.
Joey Pope said, I might have ham instead of turkey. Yeah, Joey, I was just saying before that we would always have both. We would have ham and turkey because my father didn't like turkey. So we'd have both.
Adam, no, never did that. One quick prayer in the beginning and we eat. That's it. We just got to start eating.
Before Thanksgiving dinner and say something. No, we didn't. We've never done that either. We do a prayer, but that's it. We don't really do that. But I see that happening. I hear stories of that happening a lot. Noel, how are you, my friend? Desserts, forget about it. Sviadel, cannoli. What else he's got down here? Johnny's going nuts over here.
Well, it's like an 8-hour day of eating.
Yeah, right. Exactly.
All we do is eat all day.
Of course, it's one course after another.
Macaroni's at 2.
Mm-hmm.
Second one's about 4.
And then everybody sits around and watches the football games. The other thing that we always did in my house was we'd watch the March of the Wooden Soldiers, which would come on Channel 11. We'd watch that in the morning, always. Oh, I don't know if it still comes on, but always in the morning.
I have no idea. Does it?
I think it did last year. It was on last year.
I'm sure. Why would they take it off?
Yeah.
I
don't know.
Why would they change it?
I don't know. They took the peanut stuff off to air. They don't have peanuts on anymore.
When do you put your tree up?
A day after Thanksgiving. So that Friday, we do that.
That's the one thing.
That's the one thing I do. I keep the family together that day, and we decorate. That's what we do.
I don't think I'm doing the stoop because I think they're not going to stoop down. So
when are they doing that?
Doing construction. I got to call the super before I put my lights up.
Yeah, because I mean they got to be careful they can't do that in frigid weather, right?
Right.
Yeah.
If it takes them a week, it's a different story.
Yeah.
We'll see. I'm going to call them tomorrow, maybe over the weekend.
Have you ever gone to the parade? I've never gone to the parade in New York City. I know people that have, but I never did that.
Watch it right on TV.
Yeah, I know. It's right. It's right there.
So when your kids were young, well, how old were you when your mother passed?
My daughter was only was like 1 year old when she passed.
And she's the oldest.
She was the oldest. Yeah, my mother never saw my sons. No, she never saw them.
And your father?
My father passed a couple of years ago, so it was they grew up with him. You know,
where was he? He was in the house still?
Yeah, he lived around the corner here. He lived you know, a quarter
Okay.
mile
And your
from me.
mother-in-law, did they call every time the parade was on?
Yes, yes, yeah,
Is that a tradition or what
yeah.
is
I don't
that?
know
Because
what
my,
that's
my
about.
mother still calls.
The parade is on, and my yeah, the parade is on, and well, my father. I mean, what my father used to do is my father would call me and tell me every time March of the Wooden Soldiers on. He would call. He would call and say, it's on, and put it on,
Oh,
put it on."
nice. Oh, that's nice. Yeah, that's a phone call you definitely get from grandparents,
Hmm.
right?
Yep.
The parade is on.
Yep.
I always got it. I still get it from my mother. She'll call me. Like, Ma, they're in they're not here. They're not here. It doesn't start until Santa Claus walks in, you know.
That's true. When Santa Claus comes, that's the start of the Christmas season. At the end of the parade,
It's look, it's probably something to be in front of Macy's, I'm going to assume, but it's got to be grueling.
yeah, oh yeah, yeah.
I like the commentary.
Hmm.
I like the commentary. Like, look, tomorrow night Rutgers is wrestling. I can go right to Piscataway.
Right.
I like the commentary. I'd rather
Hmm.
watch it cozy with the commentary.
They're going to
Same
give
thing
you,
with
yeah, they're going
same
to
thing
give
with
you
New
all
Year's Eve.
specifics. They give you specifics about each
Yeah,
wrestler. They're going to tell you all
yeah,
that stuff. You know, that's interesting. It's better than just watching it as is. A little bit more interesting.
now Al Roker won't be there. He's very sick.
Oh, really? I didn't know that.
It's not released, but he's very sick
Oh, that
apparently. So
sucks.
uh, so you look to him. You don't
Hmm.
realize it until you turn this on once a year. The people that are on there,
Right.
isn't it weird?
Hmm.
Just
And I
like New
remember,
Year's Eve used to be. What's his name? We turned
uh,
it on and we saw
yes.
Dick Clark.
What the hell was
Yeah.
his name?
Clark,
Payola
yeah.
guy. The Payola guy.
Well, Dick Clark.
Dick Clark. You're right. Dick Clark.
Yeah.
That's him. That's him. Um, I don't know if you remember this. When we were kids, there used to be 3 parades on at the same time. Do you remember that? There used to be the New York one, then there'd be the one in Chicago, and then there would be one in Hawaii. And they would switch. They would
Yes,
switch back and forth to the different
I
parades.
do remember. Yes, Bucky. Yes, that was a great line. Yes.
Hey,
Hello there,
Tony
Tyler.
Silo. Good to see you.
Yes,
Bucky, good to
Bucky. That
see
was a
you.
great line. Older than Wildwood. He uses that a little bit. That was a good line. That was a good line. Was he talking about Pete the Crumb? Hold on a minute. Yeah, Pete the Crumb is from this area. So
Yeah. Yes, Adam says they would split the screen. You're absolutely right. They would. They would. You'd see one here and one there. Right. I remember that. Hmm. And then one of the channels would be exclusively in New York. The other channel would switch around from the different locations.
well, wherever Al Roker is, what channel is that?
I think Roker
Who?
was 4, right? Wasn't he 4? I don't know. I don't know.
I think that one stayed on the whole time.
Yeah. Hmm.
I think. I'm gonna guess it was, if I remember correctly. Well, we'll see. I'll be watching it.
Yeah, I don't know. He's not going to be there. I don't know who they're going to have on the street. Like he was always like on the street guy.
I know.
Um,
Look, it's the one day everybody takes a step back.
hmm. Right. Forget
Take
about
your time,
everything.
unless you're cooking and stuff like that.
Yeah.
You're taking your time in the morning. You're like, wow, this is all right. This is cool. I'm looking forward to these 2 days off, and I love what I do every day. But
Hmm.
I'm looking forward to this day, this one, and Labor Day.
Hmm.
I like Labor Day because we work, and it's nice to have that recognition of work, even though we're not union people. It's just good to get recognition for work.
Yeah. Yeah, sure. No, but the Thanksgiving is good. The Thanksgiving to me has always been exciting because even as a kid, it was like the beginning of the Christmas season. Your whole family was there to begin with. Your family got together. You got to see your cousins. You got to see all this other stuff. There
Yeah.
was stuff on TV that normally wouldn't be on TV. And then it opens up with the Christmas was after that. So it was just like the perfect time of year as a kid.
Now everybody has it different. Some people have that perfect table
Hmm.
with perfect settings.
Yeah.
We had way too much going on. We had different color plates, different color cups.
Yeah.
It
Yep.
didn't matter. In my
We would
aunt's
be
basement.
we'd be in
Yeah.
the basement. That's where we would be
Yeah.
in the basement with the folding table set up
Yeah.
because there's too
In
many
the basement.
people.
Right? Right
Yep.
next to a furnace. Didn't matter though. We're having
But
a
we
good
loved
time.
it. We loved it
Yeah,
though.
we loved it. Absolutely. We loved it. Oh God. I'm glad you did tonight.
What's going on? Anything else going on in the chat here? I'm missing. What am I missing here? Carmela.
Sure, Carmela, definitely in the basement.
Yeah. Yep.
I could drink a little more wine because I'm not going out.
You're not going out anywhere tonight?
No, hanging out.
Is it quiet? Is it quiet there?
A little quiet. Dave's sick upstairs.
Oh no, really?
He's busy, man.
He's texted me something before. I'm not going to say on the air because he doesn't want it on the air. But he had some success. Yeah, I don't know if you heard. He had some success.
Doing all right.
Yeah. But
he's good. He's doing
that's
good.
good. It's good stuff. Is it crazy there the day before Thanksgiving in your neighborhood? The Wednesday?
Oh yeah, next Wednesday. Forget it. Yeah. Next one. I don't know who they'll have next door across the street. I'm sure.
Yeah.
Because I think Ralph Tunis. He's the big guy now.
Yeah. Because that was big when we were like in our 20s, and I didn't know if it was still like that the day before Thanksgiving. Because
it still is.
Yeah.
Here across the street, next door across the street, Franklin Steakhouse in Fairfield will be busy. Sushi Lounge in Total will be busy. So the problem is if they're not Ubering, they're driving from these places.
Yeah.
And it's amateur night.
Yep. Yeah.
So if I do anything, I stay local.
I mean, I remember I used to work CGI. I used to bounce at CGI, and that night was the worst night of the year. It was the worst. It sucked.
Well,
it sucked. It was mobbed, and people. There was fight. There were constant fights. It sucked working that night.
Wow, that's crazy. That was a rough spot, man.
Yeah, because the cops would be outside too. I mean, and this was the thing about that. The cops were dicks because we would call them and they'd give us a hard time. We'd call them and they would give us a hard time because we were bringing them work to do. You know what I mean? Like there was a fight and we needed them. They would give us a hard time because, oh, why are you calling us? What do you mean? Why are we calling you? What do you want us to do?
They chased them out, basically, the business. How long were they in business for?
Yeah, they did. That and the Verona Inn, too. They chased out. The Verona Inn, they
how long?
Out too.
Because how long were they in business for, CGI?
I don't know. I don't know.
10, 15?
10 years, maybe? 10 years? I don't
know. Those cops are tough, man.
Yeah.
But it's not them themselves. They're told to be this way.
Well, it's whoever the chief is, it dictates the nature of the police department. My father told me that. He told me that. He said, you don't blame the individual cops. It's the chief that dictates how they act. So that's how it is.
That's right. But the community is demanding this type of.
And Noel says amateur night. Yeah, we said amateur night. Yep. Yeah, no, listen, I mean, and Cedar Grove always thought they were better than us anyway, because they were Western, they were Western Essex County. So they were like the upper class. And
unbelievable, right?
They didn't like us hanging around there.
And then my friend who owns the cafe here opened up Rome, it's called.
Oh,
after
okay.
CGI.
Mm-hmm.
And he
said, was a steakhouse, right? That was a steakhouse.
Yeah, he said, I can't. He says they stopped patrons from here. He closed up.
And that was just a steakhouse. It wasn't like a
with
party
a bar.
place.
Yeah, with a bar, obviously.
But
okay. Had a nice bar in there. They had 2 bars, right?
Yeah, one upstairs and one downstairs.
Yeah. Right, so they had 2 bars. So
yeah,
he's like, I can't. I'm not dealing with this garbage. And he packed it in. And now it's empty.
Yeah. No, it's been empty for a long time now. That's been empty for a while.
It's unfortunate because it probably is a good location because a lot of cities can get to it.
Yeah. Yeah. The problem has always been the parking there too, because there's no parking, and then everyone would park across the street, and then they would give them a hard time. They'd be giving tickets to people that were parking in that mall across the street.
Shopping center, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, then you got drunk people walking across the street at 1 o'clock in the morning.
Right.
No, that's not a good
right, exactly.
It wasn't good.
But then everyone would go down the street because you'd had White Castle used to be there, and then the pizzeria, Ray's Pizza, still there. That's still there. Everyone would go there afterwards. Those places loved CGI because that's where everyone went afterwards. And the Pilgrim Diner was right next door. By the way, they redid I don't know if you've been there. They redid the Pilgrim Diner.
I go all the time.
Oh yeah, it's beautiful in there.
I go
I
all
stopped.
the time.
Yeah, it was nice. I stopped there when I was coming home from I don't know, sporting event, one of the sporting events with the kids, and
No,
it was nice.
my girl lives around the block. She's in Cedar Grove.
Okay.
We go there often. Really good. They did a great job there.
Yeah.
The people that had it before, they had 3 deaths in the family at one time.
Oh boy, that's terrible.
So they took time and then they sold it. And now these people are great.
Mm.
So it's really good. It's clean. Food is good.
Yeah. Yep.
And they opened it up.
That's nice.
Nancy settling in. All right, got a nice little group tonight.
Yeah. No. So this is good. It's a little reminiscing talks about Thanksgiving's past.
Well, it's a big holiday.
It is. It's a big holiday. And how many other holidays do you get 2 days off? Right. I mean, you always get those 2 days off for the most part, unless you're in retail. Then you gotta work the next day. But you always get those 2 days off.
Right. And if anybody's anybody, they're going to be with somebody.
Right.
Got to be somebody.
Yeah.
There's got to be somebody that wants to be with you.
Mm-hmm. Joey Pope says at Thanksgiving, it's the wall of tourists around here. Where are you, Joey? I don't know where you are.
He's in Manhattan.
He's in Manhattan. Okay. Well, that of course. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, it gets crazy over there now. I'll go like on a Wednesday.
Yeah.
Well, once the tree is up,
right?
It's up now.
Oh, it is up. Okay.
Well, they're putting it up right now.
It's not lit, right? It's not lit, right?
No, lights are going on right now.
Okay.
The scaffolding is all built.
Mm-hmm.
They build that scaffolding custom every year because the width varies on the tree.
Ah.
And they do the lights with scaffolding and cranes and shit like that. And they get Brian Booker used to control all that whole thing.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he worked there. And
wow.
He just texted me today. He's like, look who came up in my YouTube. You. He just turned 55. So anyway,
hey Gerard, how are you?
They do the scaffolding all the way up to the bushes. It's crazy how they do it every year. And they go right to the top. They don't just do a crane with a guy in there.
Yeah, yeah.
They literally have like you're building something, and they frame it right around the whole tree.
Wow,
I don't know where amazing. It came from. It's interesting. So I'll go during the week.
Mm-hmm.
Midday. Stay until it gets dark, and then get out of there.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, it's that Rockefeller Center. I mean, like that's one part of Manhattan that's still decent. I would say. Like, I mean, like you could go to that area and you could be okay. Right. You know what I mean? You're not really concerned right now because they got enough police around there. They know where what it is, but that's just a shame. I mean, my grandfather used to go to New York all the time. He used to work in New York, and he used to take us there all the time when we were kids. And even then, it was bad. It was bad. But I don't think he would go now if he was around. I don't think he would go there now.
Yeah, the tree at Rockefeller. Yeah. Well, it depends where you're going.
Yeah.
Where Santa is, I won't go down there anymore.
Yeah.
Not good downtown's not good right now. I mean, way down.
Yeah. Well, and he's riding a bicycle around there.
He doesn't. He's
nut.
He rides a bike, yes. What he said, it's a little crazy right now. So
yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, Carmelo.
Yeah. Rockefeller tree is a whole thing. Yeah, Gianni. Yeah. I mean, when they have the official lighting on TV, they have that with all the musical numbers and all that stuff. I think they still do that.
What? Yeah, everything's same.
Yeah.
Ice skating,
right? Yep.
That's not going to that area won't change.
Mm-hmm.
That's maybe a 8 block radius. Right? Yeah. That's not going to change. But I used to go there and then I used to go way down to 20s.
Mm-hmm.
down to 23rd and have pizza and shit like that. I won't do that now. I
Yeah.
won't do it. I'll go to Carmine's in the 40s, whatever Carmine's is on right now.
Mm-hmm.
And then maybe by the tree a little bit, and then that's it.
Yeah, it's not
I
worth
won't
it.
venture around
Yeah.
anywhere.
Yep.
And I will tell you, it was up until now, it was really awesome. Even going downtown,
Mm-hmm.
you felt all right.
Yeah.
And then
It's a
all of
shame.
a sudden, changed. So anyway, here's what it is.
Yeah.
I'm
What are you
thankful
gonna do?
I'm thankful we're in New Jersey.
Mhm.
There you go.
Yep.
Yes. Oh, nice. All right. I got a little more here, and then we're done. Wow, this was excellent. We got an A+ here, guys. If you want to get a Thanksgiving wine, we got one.
Yeah, just single lot estates. Single lot estates is what it's called. So we can put a little light on. That's too much light. Single lot estates, Pinot Noir. It'll go fine with anything on your Thanksgiving table.
So mine's a year later. Mine was 3,500, 3,200. A single lot by 3,248 case produced.
Mm-hmm.
That's what mine says.
Yeah, and that's another thing. If you weren't here before, what we were talking about is like this is a rarity because this wine it only produces a limited number. This one I have 2020. They had 3,500. Tommy's is 21. They had 3,200. Yeah. So or 20 or whatever it was. So it's very unique. You know, it's a unique block of wine based on, and usually it costs a lot more money when they do that. This one is only $13-14 a bottle. So it's definitely a good buy.
Toro, you're crazy.
What's Toro doing? I used to carry a 6-foot ladder and have my kids climb it to watch the Thanksgiving parade.
Gerard. Well, Gerard, it's a long conversation, but I'll give you a short end of it. Oh, go ahead, Ant.
No. You answer him. Go ahead, answer him. I know what you're going to say.
I guess politics changed it. I don't know.
But yeah, you elect leftists to run the city. This is what happens.
Not good, Gerard. They're not arresting shoplifters. Target is closing. Home Depot may be closing. They're all closing because they don't even come for shoplifters. There is homeless everywhere. And it's what they're bussing in right now. They are everywhere, Gerard. They're lined up. Some of the nicest buildings. You look up, they're beautiful. They're well done. They used to have doormen. It's all gone. It looks like
yep.
I don't know what it looks like.
And it's good. And I just saw on the news this morning or this afternoon, the mayor is fighting with the controller. I mean, and it's ridiculous. Even the mayor who welcomed them now is saying we can't have these illegal immigrants here. And the controller opens his mouth to say that, he's being anti-immigrant. Get your stuff together because you're ruining the greatest city in the world. You really are ruining it.
I don't know who comes in next. They won't be able to turn this around. It's not good, Gerard. It's hard to see living so close to it because, I would get up on a Sunday and just go out there and have a good time and enjoy the day. And now you're hesitant. So, and I'm talking even downtown, way downtown, that was bad years ago. I go down to where the streets aren't numbered. Yeah. I go downtown to where the streets are named.
Mm-hmm.
And I still was good a few years ago, even where the streets are named. Everybody says once you go off the beaten path where the streets are named, it's a little dangerous.
Yeah.
But for a long time there, that wasn't the case.
Mm-hmm.
Even down there, it was fantastic. There's a place downtown called Stone Street. It's at the tip of the financial district, Water Street and then Stone Street.
Mm-hmm.
And they blocked off the whole street. All the restaurants, cafes, pizzerias had tables all lined up. Beautiful. walk around nice, and now it's a mess. You can't do it. You can't do it.
Yep.
Chelsea, 25th and 8th. Beautiful place. Used to go to a place out there called the Chelsea Bell. I don't put much on here, but I would go to a place called the Chelsea Bell, and it's a fantastic little place. Nobody knows about it. A little hard to park, but Chelsea Bell, a nice band, a drink, nicey nice. It's all done. It's all gone.
Yeah.
You got to step over people in tents right now.
That's a shame. It really is.
Shame. So
And I tell you,
I didn't want to go into it too far, Gerard.
Yeah,
It's kind of what's happening, you know.
But I tell you what, what's happening is New York's loss is becoming New Jersey's gain. Like Morristown is becoming. You can't even get through Morristown. I had to go through Morristown today because I had to take my wife to get a procedure done, and we were coming back from the place, and I went through Morristown. It took me 20 minutes to get through Morristown. It's there's so much going on there. There's people walking all over the place. There's new restaurants all the time there. It's look, you take it away from someplace, someone else is going to pick it up. That's how it goes.
And it's fantastic.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's not good for us for traffic. I go there also.
But it's good for business. It's good for the economy.
The businesses are great. It looks like a clean Manhattan right now.
Yeah.
Morristown, the green.
Yep.
The green area. It's incredible.
Yep.
Morristown.
Yeah, Morristown. Morris, not Morris.
Beautiful place.
Morristown.
People are looking to work in these areas. It's kind of like a small Manhattan in the middle of the suburbs, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, you don't have big build. You don't have like skyscrapers, but you have like traditional city blocks kind of thing, like in a small area. Like it's all like you walk along and you shop. You walk along, you go to a restaurant, you go to a bar, you go to like it's it's like a leisure place kind of. You want to go out.
It's a nice Manhattan. It's a clean Manhattan. And they had, unfortunately, Century 21 closed. That was like a Macy's.
Yeah. Yeah.
That was a great store. That was like going into Macy's, 4 floors.
Right. Well, they opened that restaurant, 1776 or whatever. It's a high-end restaurant. Over there. It's very expensive, but it's very nice. It's like gourmet. It's a high-end. It's like a high-end Manhattan restaurant. So
they're going to go somewhere. So they're going there.
Yeah.
Morristown. They're going to Weehawken, which they can't build them fast enough. They cannot build them fast enough.
Yep.
Yeah. Nancy, you're right. Don't need a car, nothing. Yeah. 1776 is good on Thursdays. It becomes a bar, I guess.
Yeah. Okay. And but the only problem in Morristown, though, is finding parking now. It's insane. You can't find a parking space anywhere.
You can't. Insane. Yeah. Mulberry Street is okay, guys. Just so you do know, I gotta be honest. Mulberry Street is clean right now. It's crazy. That little Italy area, as small as it is it's all right. It's all right. It's clean. It's decent.
So, Carmel, you said your family owns restaurants in Chatham. I didn't know there were a lot of restaurants in Chatham. I didn't know that.
And Montclair is big too,
yeah. I know. Yeah, Montclair and Long Branch too. Long Branch is up and coming. That's like the shore version of stuff.
People want to go there.
Yeah.
So much for the suburbs.
Well,
Adam, it changes.
It's still suburban near me. I'm far enough away.
No, he's far. They'll never get to where he is. That'll never happen. He'll always be suburbs. That'll never happen. Do you have train access or no?
No train.
Nothing.
No. Wow. There was I'm trying to think. The closest train is probably Mount Arlington off of 80.
Yeah,
that's the closest.
30.
Well, actually, there's one in Hackettstown. There's actually one in Hackettstown, which is which is Warren County, but it's a train that's very low. It's a local train, so it takes forever. You take that train, it stops every place, so it'll take you 2 hours to get to Newark.
Yeah.
So,
yeah, it's true. There's no direct.
No directs, right? Yeah.
Not until you get down to Boonton area, then they might.
Then you get the directs. You can go there. You can go to Dover over there. Like those are directs.
Dover, Conversation. You can get that for directly right into Manhattan, $22. Direct. Yes, you do. Right. Fancy Nancy has the Whippany rail station over there.
No, Adam, I'm not kidding myself. This town is locked up tight. Everything is
No,
under preserved farmland. Everything is
it'll never
preserved.
happen.
You can't build.
They're not getting
You
there.
can't build anything.
Can't even. There's nothing you can do there. The Polar Express is cool, Fancy Nancy. Yes,
The Polar Express.
That's in Whippany.
Yeah.
No, it's not the same, but at least Joey, it's all right. The parts,
Yeah.
some of the parts.
Listen, I mean, what's he talking about? Mulberry? Oh, Murray.
Yeah, it's clean.
Yeah.
It's clean. It's not what it was. It'll never be what it was, but it's clean. The shops are there. It's decent. I know a girl that owns a dress, like a She makes clothes. She makes clothes. She has a place on Mulberry Street. She's good. Nobody bothers her. And it seems to do all right. But it all changed. Of course it changed.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's what happens, though. Yeah, it's crazy.
No. Gerard, I don't know if it is. Is it
No.
a sanctuary state? I don't know.
I don't think so.
I don't know.
Listen, as much as we're run by the lunatic,
yeah,
we don't have any of those buses coming in. There's none of that happening here.
I mean, look, I think a lot of that has to do with Newark. Which look, Newark is a predominant. Well, it's overwhelmingly African American, but there's a different mentality there. Like, there's not this. There isn't, and I'm not saying it's a great area, but like when all those riots happened, there were no riots in Newark. There were no riots in Newark because they kicked those agitators out. They said, get out of here. We don't want that shit here. It happened in the 60s. We don't want it here now. So, you know what I mean? It's a different type of mentality than other cities.
Well, look, other than the miscreants, the people in Newark do take pride in living in Newark.
Yeah.
They're proud to live there. And
you have the Down Neck area, which is fine. I mean, there's crime, but you could go there. You have North Newark still. It's the North Ward is still okay. And then you have downtown area, which you have so many cops there. You have the Newark cops, you have the Essex County cops, you have the sheriff's officers, you have so many people. You even have the federal court officers there too. So there's so many cops there that you don't have to worry about getting killed there, basically. I mean, stuff happens, but people can function. People can function there.
You go down there once a week now?
Yeah.
Drive right in.
Next year I have to do 2 times a week. So
okay, they got a parking garage and everything.
Oh yeah, of course. Yeah. I don't even go outside. I go underground. Like where I park, it's an underground thing, and it goes into my building. I don't even come out.
You enter on Broad Street?
I'm on Broad Street, yeah, but I enter on University Ave, and I take a tunnel that goes to Broad Street.
Nice, yeah. Wow, that's great.
Yeah, so I don't have to go outside at all if I don't want to.
Right in, huh?
And did you see the Essex County Court building? They're building down there. The family court building. It's gigantic. Yeah. It must be like 30 stories high.
So what are they going to do? And knock the other ones going away?
I guess they're knocking the other one down. I don't know.
What property was that? Because it's a compound.
Yeah. I'm trying to think what was there before.
It's like a compound now.
Yeah, there was a bunch of buildings there,
What are they going to knock down? The old courthouse? How? It's historic.
I don't know. Or maybe they'll change it and use it for something else. I don't know. Maybe they won't knock it down. I don't know. But
what's where the old jail was? What's in there? Connected to the courthouse. You don't know that jail?
Hall of Records. I think that's the Hall of Records.
That's crazy, man.
Yeah, I mean, well, right now the court building. I mean, the family court, because that's primarily what's going to go into that new building. Is between the 2 Prudential buildings. There's the one on Washington Street, and then there's the one on Broad Street, and then there's a building between them. That's it, and it's not designed to be a court building, but it's the family courts. So what they're going to do is take all the family courts out of there and put it into there, where they'll have the facilities. They'll have like the lockup facilities for like the domestic violence. They'll have all that stuff in that new building.
Wow, it's interesting what they're doing down there.
Yeah. And I don't know where the money's coming from because that must be mega, mega money to do that. That's mega money down there for that, to build that sucker.
I
But
wonder what it is.
whatever.
I wonder what it is.
Yeah.
That's why they're paying 24,000 a year in taxes over here.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Nutley, got to pay for that, right?
Yeah.
That's what they're paying. It's insane.
Yeah.
But it's good. It's nice to see it. Do they still have the horses down there or no?
They still have the horses. Yep. You won't see them now. They don't bring them out in the winter. But
They
during
still have them.
the summer, yeah, you see them. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
That's great.
Yeah.
And it's such a magical place.
Those horses.
It's such a magical place.
Those
it really
cops,
is.
and those they don't like you touching their horses either. They don't. They tell you don't touch the horse. Like because they'll be like coming down the streets and I remember I was with a friend and he went up to like touch the horse and like pet the horse and the cop said no, don't do that, and he swung the horse's head around like towards him.
Really?
And my friend like jumped back.
Really?
Oh yeah, they don't like you touching their horses.
That's interesting. Wow, it's like their dog.
Yeah. Yep.
They have the stables and everything. I don't know where the stables are. I think
you know what? I don't know where the stables are.
I don't remember where the stables are.
They used to be. I don't know if they're still there because they used to be down by the federal court building. You know where that is? It's like
yeah,
of
course.
It used to be down there, but I don't think they're there anymore. So I don't know where they keep them.
Maybe they move them down Neck. I don't know.
Could be, yeah, it could be. And you see them a lot more down Neck than you do in the downtown area too. Really? The horses.
They used to be everywhere, up and down Broad Street.
Yep. They're crazy. They're an amazing. They are an amazing. You'd be surprised in this day and age. You'd be like, what good are they? They're an amazing crowd control feature. When those horses come out, people just there's something instinctively that they choke. You know what I mean? Like if you have a rowdy crowd and those cops come out on those horses, the crowd disperses, and I've seen it happen. I saw it happen in Patterson because when I was clerking in Patterson, back in the early '90s for the courts, there was a riot there. There was a riot. It was something to do with a cop shot somebody, and there was a riot. The sheriff's officers came out with the horses, and I saw those kids. Those kids ran. They ran like nothing. They came out, and that was the end of that. The riot was over.
That's intimidating like that.
Yeah, because think about it. The horse is like, when you stand up, you're looking up at the horse's head, basically. When you're standing there,
wow.
You know what I mean? So that is something inherently fearful that happens to a person.
That's interesting. Wow.
And no one had to pull out a gun or anything. It was just the horses coming at them, and they dispersed and ran.
They were there. They don't know how to react to that.
Yeah.
You could you could react to a human, I guess.
Yeah, right. You could fight. We could throw a bottle at a human. You could, throw a rock or whatever they might do.
They don't know how to hurt this thing.
Yeah.
Johnny, people want to mess with a horse. Oh my God. So we still have him, which is great.
The Clydesdale. No, they don't have Clydesdales though. But that would be awesome to see Clydesdales.
They don't have Clydesdales over here. They can't even have Clydesdales on the commercials anymore. What are they called? The mounted police, right?
Yeah.
Mounted.
Yeah. Yep.
It's so interesting. It really is.
The sugar cubes. Adam says keep the sugar cubes. Yeah. Well.
Yep.
That or an apple. They love apples too. There's actually a farm in Long Valley, down in the valley here, that it's Clydesdales. They have Clydesdales, and when I drive past there, I see them. They're beautiful.
They're
animals,
white.
Beautiful animals.
They're white.
They're like tan. They're tan, but they're huge, and they have that like you have the mane, and then they have the mane on their feet, like you know what I mean, like on their hooves at the bottom of their feet. Yeah. They're beautiful animals.
Really.
And then every time we have something, they'll come out. Like whenever we have something in town, like a parade or something, or they'll come out. And they pull this giant carriage. It's like and it kind of looks like the Snow White carriage, like that white type of thing. And they hook up the Clydesdales to them, and they bring them out with that.
They're just beautiful. They are beautiful. Hello, Maureen. Nice to see you. Nick M. Hello. Yeah, it's nice to. They're
Nick
beautiful.
M, good to see you, buddy.
They are beautiful. There's something about them. Now, why did Budweiser get rid of them in their Super Bowl commercials?
Who knows? I don't know.
Is there something wrong with them, or is it?
I don't think so.
abuse to
I think they
animals
just
or
went in a
something?
different direction. No, I
Okay.
think they just went in a different direction for
Because that was
advertising.
always the first
I mean,
commercial in the Super Bowl, the Budweiser commercial
oh
with the
yeah,
Kaiser.
yeah,
And that's there's something about it. I mean,
yeah, right.
it's interesting.
And well, now they're what are they doing? They made a deal with MAA. Did you hear that? The MMA fighters, the MMA fighters, the Bud
Did they?
Light is now sponsoring MMA fighters. So I don't know. I don't know what
Bud
they're going
Light
in a
seems a
different.
little confused. And now they're doing
Yeah,
MMA fighters.
right. Yeah, going from one extreme to the other.
Yeah, right. They're a bit confused. Oh my god. Zia TT, who had a
Gianni saying what my friend had a pet alpaca. We have alpacas here too. There's a farm with alpacas in it.
what the heck is he talking about?
Cigarettes? They feed him cigarettes.
Hello, Kelly.
Hi,
Kelly, nice to see you again. It's been a while. I saw Kelly in Joey's chat.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, a lot of these people were there, I think. Yeah, it was good. Had a good show.
You know, it's how was that today? I didn't. I
Good. You got 2150 in the chat.
Nice, very good. I
I
don't
need to
catch
see-
them when they premiere. I always
Yeah,
go back and watch them.
They went into some court stuff. Yeah, it was good. They used the horses for riot control. Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely. That's what
Mhm.
and I guess that's what he meant because they're intimidating. So
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
what restaurant? Oh, the restaurant in Boca. Well, Carmela.
She wants to go to the restaurant where they're at. Who's at?
They
Who's
were in
that?
Boca. They were at El
Oh, where
Molino.
Joey was. Oh, okay.
They
Got
were
it.
at El Molino.
Mm.
So he takes the kids.
Maureen, good to see you, Maureen.
He takes the kids to he takes Snuff to all the restaurants.
Mm-hmm.
The kid flies out once a week. It's crazy.
It makes it interesting too. Different places, different locations. It's good. It's a good move.
They, I guess they're what do you call it? They are sponsors.
Yeah, right.
You'll be riding the scooter tomorrow, Gerard? Okay, you be careful out there, please.
The scooter.
I can't with him.
With the big helmet.
We'll be on the scooter tomorrow.
It was warm today.
It was good. It was nice today.
Yeah, it was like in the 60s here.
It's almost like I need winter.
Yeah, I know. I'm
too warm.
I like the cold. I don't like this up and down crap at all.
I like the cold. So.
I mean, it looks like we'll be warm tomorrow. Then Saturday it'll be 50, low in the 20s. Yeah, and it's coming. Winter's coming.
Supposed to get some snow this year, so we'll see.
Yeah, I mean that was a big disappointment. No snow last year.
Nothing. Zero.
I mean, it's so weird because when my kids were little, we used to get snow in October every year. Every year we'd get snow in October. We get a October snowstorm in Long Valley.
I think about 6 years ago we got snow today.
Mm.
These are my memories today.
Because I remember they were really little and it was Halloween, got snowed out, and I have pictures of them in the snow with their costumes on. But now it's now you're lucky if you get anything.
It's crazy.
I don't know. It's the weather patterns they change too.
Well, Gianni, he says 58. He's gonna ride.
What does that turn into when you're riding though? It must feel like what 38 when you ride it with the wind. The wind, that's got to be chilly.
Yeah, that's crazy. Right? It's got to be a little crazy.
El Nino. Gerard says El Nino. Yeah, every year's El Nino lately.
That's it. So after January, you're going twice a week? You're going to be driving down here twice a week?
Twice a week. Tuesday, I think it's Tuesday and Wednesday are the days that I have to be there.
Wow. It's crazy. They need to do it, though. They own that building.
No, they own, yeah. Yep. You got to get people there.
Big building.
Got to get people there, and you got to, and well, I bring my lunch, but most people buy lunch. So,
absolutely.
I mean, most people spend
Yeah.
money. You know what I mean? Like, that's why they spend money. And they support the local economy by being there.
Yeah, of course. It's got to happen. Look, if they leased floors, they don't lease floors. They own the building.
Mm-hmm.
That's a whole different
Yeah.
situation.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I don't know. Yeah, whatever works. Home, going in, or
Corps
whatever
don't want to
works.
work from home. Yeah, I don't know. I don't get that, Nancy. I really don't. Because in the long run, it's cheaper. People work more when they're at home. You know, they take out the travel time. They end up working more. They really do. The studies have shown people end up working more hours when they work from home.
Really?
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm. Like me, it's like 3 hours. Think about it, there and back, and it's 3 hours out of the day that's shot because it's like an hour in the morning
Yeah.
and between an hour and a half and 2 hours home. So
Right.
that's 3 hours of the day that's shot that I can't do anything. I can't be doing anything while I'm driving.
So Nancy does once or twice a week, I think, home.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, yeah, it's not productive. It's not productive.
Some people don't work at all. You know, that's the problem, right? Some people
Well,
don't
yeah.
work at all
But
when
it's a
they're at
little less
home.
productive by
Yeah.
traveling like that.
But yeah, it's I don't know. It depends. I guess it really depends on the person, and I don't know.
It depends on the person and what you're doing. I could never do it. I got to be moving all the time.
Mm-hmm.
But I can do half days home,
Mm-hmm.
and I can work from
Yeah.
my phone, my computer, whatever. But in the morning, I got meetings. I have to be there, and I like to be there. And
You're a little bit different. You're a production. Your production site. You
yeah,
got to have somebody on site to see what's
yeah.
going on. You
Oh,
got to do that.
absolutely, yeah. I'm watching production all day. Numbers are
Mm-hmm.
moving, products are moving, orders are coming in. So
Yep.
I got to finish out here.
Gerard, you have no idea. Philly,
What?
you have no. He says 3 hours. Where do you live, Philly? You have no idea what traffic is like. You live
North
up in the
Jersey.
sticks. You have no idea what traffic is like here in New Jersey.
North Jersey's crazy traffic, Gerard. It is. It is crazy. Huh? Nobody realizes it, huh?
Yeah, I guess not.
It's worse than New York over here. It's worse than Manhattan, Gerard.
Yeah.
Because in Manhattan, they got cops stopping traffic, moving stuff. Even
Yeah.
though there's lights changing, they'll stop it to keep the traffic flowing in Manhattan.
Right.
There's lights up there, but the cop is there.
Mm-hmm.
And they keep you going. He saw 2 cars.
2 cars.
Wow, that's
Oh
great.
boy.
I can't. Oh my god. Sun glare brutal, yeah. I know.
And that's the other thing. The way things progressed from east to west, it's the worst possible thing that could have happened with the sun and everything else. It's the worst. You're always getting sun glare whether you're going home or coming into work or going home. You're getting sun glare.
West or east, yeah.
Yeah, well, yeah. You're always getting it. And the other thing is the roads are not designed properly. The roads were not designed. Like the roads weren't designed to have people living out west and then going in east. You know, they're going up hills, like 80, you're going up hills, which causes traffic jams.
Yeah, sure.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's interesting.
287 is like, I don't know what it's doing, 287 with all the curves and everything. And it's just.
Wow, it's crazy.
Hey, Patty.
Really
good to see you.
Patty Daly, nice to see you. Patty's been sitting with me for 2 years now, Patty. You're sitting with me for 2 years on these shows. And she's been here from, man.
Gerard has an Amish problem, he says. Now the Amish are everywhere.
Are they?
I don't know. That's what he said. What are they? All the horse crap is causing traffic jams, I guess. All the horse poop.
There you go. Johnny's explaining his Vespas or whatever he's talking about.
The Vespa. Yep.
Yep.
Adam, why don't you get that for everybody in New Jersey? Why don't you buy that sun glare visor for everybody in New Jersey? Maybe it'll help.
Wow. All right. This is great.
Buonasera.
So
All
we
right, guys.
finished the
Well,
first Godfather.
yes. So we're going to start Godfather 2, which I'm really excited for because it's really interesting stuff in Godfather 2, in my opinion. I really enjoy that movie.
So how many episodes did it take us? 10?
Did we do 12? I think
12?
12 episodes, I think. Yeah. Yep.
Wow. We missed only one.
Yeah.
Because I missed one, but you missed only, you as a show missed one, I think.
What do you mean, like a week? Yeah, we missed
Yeah.
1 week. Yes. Yeah.
You skipped
Yep.
1 week, I
Yeah.
think.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
I missed one, I believe.
Yeah, and Todd Father stepped in when you weren't able to be.
And I missed two because Vinny stepped in one.
Oh, Vinny was in. Yeah, that's right. I forgot about that. Vinny was in.
So
Yeah.
I missed
Yep.
two.
Yep.
But it was good. I loved it. It really it made you understand the movie.
Mm-hmm. And the last episode, we tried that little thing with the comments that you mentioned.
Yeah.
And it's not it didn't work as well as I thought it would, but
Yeah.
but
Well,
whatever. It still has like almost 500 views. So
listen, there's only one way to do it. We spoke about it. You got to do it as a premiere. That's it.
yeah, it has 491 views. So I mean, who
depends
knows?
what you want out of it.
Yeah.
If you like what we're doing, we're going to do it this way. If you want
Yeah.
really heavy growth out of it, we got to change it up.
Mm-hmm.
We cannot curse.
Well, yeah, that's the other thing.
And me and Dean do curse. So I think I tried last week. I think Dean do curse
Yeah, I don't
twice.
think you were cursing. Dean
I think
couldn't control
Dean do
himself.
curse twice.
Yeah, he couldn't. He couldn't control himself.
Oh my god, that's the thing. They won't pump you out.
Yeah,
It's crazy how it works.
I don't know. It's the way it goes, I guess. I don't know. And I was thinking about doing some shorts, or not shorts. I'm sorry. I was thinking of doing some pre-records because I've seen some on YouTube about The Godfather. To your point, that have like 1 million views, and they're pre-records where there's not even anybody pictured. There's not even a person speaking. You don't see the person speaking.
I know.
They're just talking, and they're showing you pictures and showing you scenes. So I was thinking about trying that maybe a little bit here with
Give it a shot. Give it a shot.
Like do one on Luca, the background around Luca Barasi, the background on Al Neri. You know, like I
would do it.
You know,
if I were you, I would do it, and I would do it. I would pick one scene or first scene, start at the first scene, and do your how do you say it? Opposition or the differences between the book and the movie.
Yeah,
but they can't be too long.
Right.
15 minutes, it's over.
Mm-hmm.
Give it a shot. See what happens. That'll get people to your channel. I said it all the time. You have on-air personality, right? But if someone doesn't have an on-air personality, these guys, we don't know who are making these Godfather clips.
Right.
They may be using a voice changer. They may have no personality.
Sure.
They may be in a hospital bed for all we know.
Right.
And they're making a video. Obviously, the topic is a strong topic because everybody likes The Godfather, Goodfellas, Bronx, or whatever it might be. And they just deliver it. And like you said, they show those scenes and they grab 300,000 views.
Yeah. Right.
But I will tell you, YouTube is saturated.
No, yeah.
Even the best of shows are not getting big views. That doesn't take away from wanting to do it and enjoying it.
There's so much, there's so much there. So
everything is there now.
Yeah.
And in the fast-paced world that we're in, they want it quick. We enjoy ourselves with the show. We have a good time. It's a social thing for us.
And plus they tell you, if you ever watch any of these clips, like like this service, what do you call it? The StreamYard. Those StreamYard videos and the advice they give you as a content creator, they tell you to copy other people. They tell you to look at other people and do it a little differently. You know what I mean? Like see what other people are successful at and do it a little bit differently. They tell you to do that.
I get it.
So I don't know.
Yes, I get it. But if it's you, me, and Thindu and Todd Father doing all the same shit, it's gonna look stupid.
Oh yeah, sure. No.
You gotta change it up a little bit. You know
Oh
what I mean?
yeah.
But if someone in South Dakota is doing something that works,
Hmm.
and you're like, well, you'll tweak it a little bit because you'll add your own little vibe to it, your own little, your own little flavor to
Yeah.
it, and it'll work. But you should try that. Give it a shot. Do the first.
Hmm.
It's all interesting. Pre-recording is the way to go. Yes, yes, evil. It is the way to go because see now what a lot of people do is they may disable chats on their live to get the comments.
Ah,
I've
okay.
seen it all. I've seen it all.
Hmm.
Watching these content creators and people do different shows. I've seen them disable commenting in a live show and only leave you with the ability to comment on a comment,
Right.
which will get you into the algorithm. Then
Hmm.
they watch their comments and they just clean them out with what they don't think will work.
Yeah.
Keywords and shit. They just clean them out.
Hmm.
You know,
Yeah, that's pretty
it-
savvy.
it's savvy. It's a whole
Yeah.
other way to
Yeah.
do it. We enjoy the people, and we like that. But
Hmm.
it's a little different.
Well, yeah, we like the interaction. We like seeing the people that we're used to coming in here and talking to us. We like that stuff.
Because we're personable people, so it's different.
Yeah.
So it's interesting. All that goes on in the YouTube space. It's crazy. We learn.
Absolutely.
We're having fun. Listen, if we were in our 20s and gamers and stuff like that, it'd be a different story. Where are we going?
Oh, gamers, forget about it. I mean,
Well, that's what they do
they make
well.
they make so much money. All these kids watch them. It's just
They got
could
millions
you
of
imagine
subscribers.
when we were kids if we were watching other people play asteroids? Like, I mean, I can't even understand. Like, what is the mentality? Let's watch
They
somebody play
do it.
asteroids.
They
You know,
do. They do it.
I don't know. I never would have thought it. I never thought it would be, but I guess it is.
All right, guys. With that, I'm logging out. AOV, close it out. We have a home run again, probably 7, 8 weeks in a row.
Yeah,
So knock me
absolutely.
out. Have a good night, guys. I will see you guys for coffee tomorrow morning. We do have success once again. All right, knock me out.
All right, thank you. All right, guys. Here's the roundup. Just so you know it. Single lot, perfect for Pinot Noir, perfect for Thanksgiving. It'll go with just about anything on the Thanksgiving table. This one is 2020. Tommy had 21. Both were good. A heavily oaked Pinot Noir. So you're going to get a lot of oak taste, but you get some taste of strawberry, but it's also very smooth. Doesn't burn your throat. Has a 14.5% alcohol content, but it's not hot. It's not burning you. It's very smooth. It's definitely a plus. I get it at Bottle King. I got it at Bottle King. It was 14 bucks, 13 something, whatever it was on sale. They're pushing it this month. So if you're interested, stop by and get one. It's a good buy. But as always, I want to thank each and every one of you for being a part of there, chatting, talking to us, interacting. It's always helpful. Please press the like button if you can. That would be great. And help me build the guild, right? That's what we say. Or leave a comment after the show, right? That's even better. Wait till it comes up and leave a comment after the show telling me how you liked it or disliked it. Doesn't really matter, right? It's good. But anyway, thank you so much. I want to say God bless and happy Thanksgiving. If I do not see you, which I probably won't. Well, no, if you tune into the Godfather show on Sunday, we'll see each other. But other than that, no wine tasting next week because it actually will be Thanksgiving. So I wish you all a wonderful, happy, blessed Thanksgiving with your family and friends. Enjoy the time. And thank you, as always, for watching. Wine Guild is out.